Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out
I've heard that
military
people really
strategy
like this
in a
event.
simple and pragmatic way. Those are my
I
favorite.
do like it, but I don't like that it feels like it takes fucking ages to do shit. Like, normally a Genshin event takes maybe 15 minutes at most. It feels like this takes like an hour or longer. Oh, what was that? Sure. Once we're done with the event, we're going to do the Abyss. And then I'm going to do my daily 5-star rails, and then it's Rebirth. I did catch a small spoiler for Rebirth, but the spoiler is that there's a new version of One Winged Angel, which I already thought there would be, so there's not much of one. I mean, it seems to make sense to me that each game in the trilogy is going to end with a fight with Sephiroth. That just kind of seems to make sense. I don't know what this means. It sounds good. Alright, currently we have a really good lifespan extending one, that is this. Endurance and strengthening. So what we need is dexterity with endurance and focus. don't see much reason to not just enhance everything, so...
Traveler? Paimon? Huh, looks like you're running a business. Oh, hey, Diona! And Tone Deaf Bard. What brings you to the shop?
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake. Bards have an extremely keen sense of smell, you know.
Again with the nonsense! Don't listen to him. Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the Catstail, so she asked me to come up. The bard over here is performing at the event. When he saw me getting ready to leave, he insisted on tagging along to help.
Well, what better way to be the first to try your new concoction than by helping you collect ingredients?
Well, that explains your enthusiasm then. Anyway, I was having some trouble coming up with new ideas for ingredients to use. I've already experimented with just about every ingredient you can find around Mondstadt. Even the weirdest one. The bard saw me struggling and told me he had an idea. I didn't get my hopes up. Ooh, what is it? Some sort of...
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine. It was once buried in the snow, and still, I'm sure it could be used to produce a
Whoa. Well, if anyone can find something like that, Paimon supposes
My poor
it'd be
Xbox,
you.
man.
Unfortunately, this ingredient
I started playing
is not
Warframe
easy
on
to find.
PlayStation anyway,
We'll probably use up
so
the
the only use
museum
my
amount we
Xbox
discovered
gets now is
with
just to watch
the
YouTube.
recipe testing
And I only
alone.
watch it on Xbox
Don't worry about the
just
ingredients,
because I don't want to
Diona.
use
I'll
PlayStation too
figure
much and
something else
fucking
out.
risk blowing it
You
up.
should head back so
Or
you can get a
overheating
head
it.
start on working that mixology magic of yours.
Uh-huh, because the sooner I get started, the sooner you get to take advantage.
Well, just think of it
Xbox
as a
is
way
not
to
here to
pay
stay,
me in
right?
advance for all my hard work.
That still doesn't solve... Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new drink? Huh? Oh, Paimon gets what she's saying. Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. Our potions are one of the hottest commodities in Tibet. But what do potions have to do with drinks? You can add them as an ingredient, of course. Wow. I see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go making promises we can't keep track. How are we supposed to make a potion? What a shame. It's okay.
Actually, I've always been curious to...
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around a drunk?
Ah, so your gripe isn't really with alcohol itself, but the fact that it... This may sound a little weird, but I wonder...
So you mean a potion that can keep someone sober and awake? Perfect! They'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of drunken depravity.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
It's
People
decided.
drink alcohol,
Please make me a
to
potion
get drunk,
that
isn't
can
it?
keep
Isn't that the
people
point?
sober.
From what I've heard, alcohol doesn't actually
Gotta
taste
say, I'm
good
starting to
at
get
all.
really
You
curious about
drink
what that
alcohol
drink's
to
going to
get
taste
drunk.
like.
Of course, I share Darren's opinion. I just think check how to start my dimension.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. So, how's the potion coming? Finished yet?
Wisdom and steadying. What the fuck was it we were looking for?
So, how's the potion kept?
Wisdom with steadying. We are actually at almost more endurance than wisdom. In fact, I think we are more endurance than wisdom.
So, how's the potion coming? Wow. I can't believe I'm holding the key to shaking up Mon. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing my new...
Wait, don't leave without me. I thought you were gonna let me be the taste tester.
Of course! Operation Eliminate Drunkards has just begun.
And just like that, another problem's...
Alcohol that doesn't make you drunk. Ooh.
I need 2. Constitution with strengthening and healing. There's potentially a massive opportunity to make a lot of money then. Booster physicality. Constitution with strengthening and healing. Let's do that first. Fuck! I didn't mean to. Well, it's pretty good anyway. Right. Fucking zoinks! It might have been a mistake to waste a turn doing Venti's order. We only got, what, 20 grand for it? We got 108 grand for this. So we potentially missed out on 80 grand.
Traveler, Paimon. Sucrose, you're back! I should have known. I'm sure this exam will all... Well, ready to begin?
Said use no more than 10. We've already used 3. Thank God we were refunded on this. Was this game expecting me to keep counting how many I've used? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You use 3 more.
Let me see. Yep. I'm so glad I asked for your...
Also, yesterday I basically finished 2 of my uni assignments. All it remains is to... With my miniature game, there's just 1 bug we have to fix and then submit it, and for my 3D modelling project I just have to take the renders in Unreal Engine. I was actually quite proud of it. It's the first time I've ever taken something through the entire game production, asset production pipeline. What the fuck should I actually make? We already have a link. Okay, so we want... Oh Oh, strengthening and endurance with constitution. Could we make one which is dexterity, constitution as its two main thingies, with what was it? Endurance and strengthening. And put this up? Or is he not going to let me? I can. I think for you're the least desired. It's worth a lot. Oh, that was disgusting. What made the most? For one I just did, I think. Smart decision. Right. You're not going to tell me anymore? take some more lucky guesses here. Makeup. Inspiration. Calm, focus, wisdom. Okay, let's do that. Calm, focus, wisdom.
Let's move out.
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, is that Master D-Luke?
How long's it been since D-Luke made a fucking appearance?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing in this neck of the woods?
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. I think he was a bit surprised by the level of success, so
Genshin is
he told
pretty
me to
good
come
at
check it
not
out.
doing power creep. D-Luke is one of a few instances where he did straight up get power creeped. Because power creep is only true in Genshin when there's a character which does the same thing as another character, but does it better. So, for example, I wouldn't say Neuvillette power creeps Tartaglia, because Tartaglia has better Hydro application, and Tartaglia does it in a bigger AoE. Not to mention Tartaglia has more buffers. So Neuvillette is not a direct power creep to Tartaglia. He does deal more damage, I think. In most circumstances, yes. But in other ways, Tartaglia is better, so it's not power creep. However, Hu Tao is just an upgrade to Diluc in literally every way. She deals more damage, and I'm pretty sure a bigger AoE. She has better uptime on her damage, and she doesn't rely on her burst either, whereas Diluc is very reliant on his burst to do anything. Hu Tao also has more teams, I think.
But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really not surprised at all.
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard— Wait, are we that deep?
The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer, in such a if you were in the wine...
What? Threat? Rival?
Oh, you sure seem eager, cutie. Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt.
A competition with the Traveler. That's not a bad suggestion. You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become... But I was really just using the wine industry. Actually, the success of your...
Good for your business.
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people...
That's exact. Your potions allow people...
Oh, then Paimon never thought about it that way before. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making...
Well, since you offer...
reduce anxiety while also... I must admit...
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important... After a period, that level of...
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely...
Oh, my poor little cuties.
Also, the amount of money we're
Sounds like
making
things can get
does
quite
not make
tough
sense.
out on the road.
Apparently,
You know what?
everyone in
You
Mondstadt
just
is
earned
buying
yourself
us.
some extra snacks at our upcoming tea party.
We've made
Once this
more
is all
money than
over,
there is in
I'll
Mondstadt's
personally
entire
see to it
economy.
that you get the chance for a proper rest.
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases...
Exactly. If we can increase the alertness of those...
Well, it's definitely... We should get to thinking then. First things...
We don't actually have to make it for them. If we already have something we think is decent, we could just have
How's
it
the
over
potion
for them,
coming?
right?
Have you finished?
I think this would be slightly better. So let's go for this one.
We're finished with the...
Oh. Wow. The effect is even more apparent than I imagined. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to make a bulk purchase order for this potion. Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. Elzer will set... My plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the effects of this
because
potion.
of course it's gacha,
Those products will
they
serve
cannot
as
really
complimentary
rework
gifts for
characters.
customers
I
to enjoy
think
during
John
wine
Lee
tasting.
is the only
So you plan to make
character
alchemical
that has ever
potions
gotten
part
a
of the
rework.
wine drinking experience
And that was
itself.
because it was a massive fucking
Interesting.
controversy, and he
And
is an
very
archon.
much in keeping with the
So
Dawn Winery's
him
way
being
of doing
bad
business.
lost Genshin a lot of money, I think. I mean, honestly, I still think John Lee deserves more buffs. But I think... Well, first of all, I think his shield should be even stronger than it already is. I think his his Geo construct should have a bigger range and deal more damage. Because it doesn't do shit. John Lear does not do shit for damage. If you want him to do any damage, you need incredible artifacts. Like, incredible. Building a John Lee, which simultaneously has a really powerful shield and high damage, is actually one of the hardest things to build in the entire game. I do still think he's a fantastic character, but also, of course, the fact that shields, as far as I'm aware, still bugged. That limits his use a little bit as well, of course.
If our potion was enough to impress Master
But people who say
Duke,
John Lee's shield's
I'm sure
unbreakable
regular
clearly
customers
don't
are
actually
gonna be
fucking
even
play him.
more amazed.
Because it is
Well,
very easily
There's still
breakable,
work to be
actually,
done,
in
so
floor
I should
12.
probably head out. It'll take some
Most of
time
the
before we
bosses
know
on floor
exactly
12
what the
will
commercial
beat
impact of
John
this
Lee's
combination
shield
will be.
in
In
maybe
any
3
case,
hits.
it's been a pleasure working with you.
The
Here's hoping our
Fontaine,
two
like,
businesses will
clockwork
have
boss
a long
destroys it
and
in, I think, just
successful
2 hits.
partnership. I hope those
So
orders will
John
keep
Lee is
on rolling in.
useless
For both our
against
sakes.
floor 12 at
Oh,
times.
and if you have some time,
For sure! Paimon can't wait!
The
We'll
thing
see you
about
next time,
shields is
Master
that shields should be really powerful because they're a really big risk to use. So if they don't make you fucking immortal, then they're useless. Wisdom focused technique. Wisdom focused studying. Oh, this actually can already have it. Oh fuck, there's not a whole lot I can really do here. Guess we go for it anyway. Wisdom focus technique. Or is it wisdom? We want wisdom focus studying. Yeah, I've been streaming an hour, and I was doing this for a while before I started this stream. So yeah, this event takes over an hour, like, each day. Wisdom focus studying. put too much endurance in. Yeah, I dropped 30 wishes on Miss Banner, just praying I'd get Eula, because I do want her, but I didn't. And I definitely don't want her enough to usurp my want for Shenhe. So I'm assuming the next patch is going to have a Liyue banner, and on that banner, there's no way Shenhe isn't on it. Quite frankly, so... All I can do is just guess what that last trait is.
Let's move out.
They want to make makeup. I'm assuming the potion will be used in the makeup, so technique. You can read that, Nancy. Freedom.
Let's move out.
$75K. Strengthening healing. Constitution strengthening healing. Constitution strengthening healing. Okay. Okay. I'm screenshot it. I imagine there'll be another set of upgrades in the next chapter. That's just going to cost them monstrous. Okay. So clearing them out. Wait, main cart. Strength and dexterity. Do you not have anything for relaxing? Okay. They're about to be just so fucking relaxed now, those goddamn monkeys. Next thing you want strength. It's the only thing which gives strength when needed. This isn't. I want it to be endurance, because it's like a couple points off. don't know what it is that decides whether a heart potion can be enhanced or not. I was really hoping for the enhanced after 5-star. Fucking hell. What did happen? 58, 65, 66. That's disgusting. Isn't it?
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Really good. What's that? This new pole arm is clearly meant for Arlecchino. Where is it? However, I would use it on Chivalrous if Chivalry's Burst actually like dealt damage. And if it had a bigger HP percent than this, which it doesn't, it has less HP than this. So wait back in a minute and then it's this.
Ad Astra. Thank you for coming.
Let's move out.
This is a precursor to my Nulu Boom team using Zincha instead of Nulu. This is its single target.
Stay put!
Witness the power of the Wa. Rain outlines your fate.
Committed to memory. Quest rebuild. Don't be scared. This realm is... If you ever...
The one before. Ah.
This realm... If you ever... Huh? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
And this is pretty funny to me.
Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Wanna come over for tea? One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Wanna come over for tea? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Huh? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. One client, two clients, three clients. Huh? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Huh? Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea?
Oh fuck, just keep coming. I know, game. Gonna do it another time. I'm very glad they did this. I'm really glad they put this in the game. So there's some characters which have hangouts which shouldn't, and there's some that don't that really should. And I was begging for Lynette one, and we got one. So well, you should be out now, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess we don't get a buff. I'm not fucking pulling for Chiori. Make a good fucking banner. Improve Geo instead of just releasing new characters for it. Oh yeah, my no-luck team isn't going to work because Yai's artifact's on Kokomi. And I don't know if I can be bothered to swap them back and forth. We can make Raiden work top half and Hu Tao work bottom half.
Illusion shout! Let's light it up! Drop your weapons! Everybody stand back!
Hey-ya! Nice and spicy!
Picked the wrong subject.
Let's get down to business.
There is no escape! Wait, stop right there!
Booba, get
My
them!
blade!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Eat this!
The fairy! Finally, I the fairy. Let's get down to business. I will have order.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? No, my sword! Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Shoot the fairy.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Since the last Abyss run, Hu Tao has had, I think, all of her talents upgraded by 1 level. And of course, she just got taken to level 90. So Hu Tao is notably stronger, I think. It should be at least a 10% damage increase. Because each skill upgrade, I'm pretty sure it's a universal rule, that each skill upgrade is about a 7% increase in effectiveness. Over the last level, I think. So I don't think I upgraded her burst, but I upgraded her skill and her normal attack. So that's 2 7% increases plus level 90. So it should be at least a 10% damage increase.
Shine down! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Nice and spicy! Out of the frying pan, into the
Illusion shattered! I'm going in! Let's light it!
Hey-ya!
Freeze!
There is no escape! Final warning! Hands where I can see them!
Nice and spicy!
Shine down! Let's light it up!
The problem with this team is that Raiden just does so much fucking damage, you don't want to use her burst on weaker enemies.
Test subject.
So it will just be a waste.
Order guide you.
Rain cutter! Huh? That rain outlines your... Busted! Game's up. Fun's over.
Pick.
Gotcha!
This really should be more rewarding than what it is. Because it's by far the hardest thing in the game.
Final warning! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast! Booba, get them!
Torn to oblivion! Winter. Illusion shattered! Let's light it up! Drop your weapons!
Nice and spicy!
Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Pay your dues.
I will have order. Gather.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword!
I realised recently how much damage Xingqiu's skill actually does. I never realised before, it hits really fucking hard actually. It does like 20k on each of his attack. Which is a lot. My Xingqiu is not well built. He really isn't. I'm so excited to get Nilu Bloom because I have so much fun with my just regular Bloom team. It doesn't even use Nilu. And it isn't even an optimized team because in that team, Yao Yao is currently using like level 4 artifacts. And it's Deepwood instead of Gilded Dreams. So that team's actually currently doing. Also, of course, the only catch at level 90 is Nahida. So that team doesn't even have Nilu, but even without Nilu, it still has a lot of room to grow. So once Nilu is introduced to that team, of course, I'll bring all of the party members up to level 90, and by then Yao Yao will have an actual artifact set. Its damage is going to more than double what it already is, and it's already one of my best performing teams. Nilu Bloom seems like it's going to be incredibly fucking strong. So I'm excited.
Shine down! You asked for it! I'm going in! Let's light it!
Hey, out of the frying pan!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
You can't hurry up.
Nice and spicy!
Stop right there! Justice will prevail!
You need to hurry up.
Shine down!
An unfortunate fault.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword! Here comes the catch.
And of course, I'm very excited to get Shinho as well, because then I should be able to actually finally start using Ganyu. Actually in the Abyss again. When I first started the Abyss, Ganyu was carrying me pretty hard. And of course now, it's just,
Drop your weapons!
honest, I have to be honest, even as a Ganyu
We go!
wants to be main,
Everybody stand back!
I can't pretend that Ganyu is
Out of the frying pan!
not
Illusion
decent.
shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Nice and spicy!
Stop right there! You asked for it! I'm going in!
Eat this!
Shine down! Let's light it!
I just don't get why Genshin devs don't take notes from Star Rail devs, because they make more money. There's no reason for them not to. But Simulated Universe is really fucking fun, actually.
Solidify.
Witness the power of
And it's way more reasonable in its difficulty in this sense.
Quietly now. Game's up.
Case in point as to why the shields are not the best. Also, of course, people say, oh yeah, Johnny has a 20% res shred. 20% res shred isn't all that crazy. It isn't. In regular combat, that's a 10% damage boost. And a 10% damage boost is a 10% damage boost. But that's not going to be better than, like, just having a sub-DPS there. The only reason why, like, Johnny is good for this setup is, of course, because Hu Tao does not want to get interrupted. Hu Tao is vulnerable to getting killed in one hit, and because the rotation just gives Hu Tao lots of time to just go in. And of course, Hu Tao's close quarters, so she's always getting that res shred. Of course, res shred is only really good if the enemy actually already has res to shred. Otherwise, its value is half.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Everybody stand back! You're toast!
Is that all you got? Is that all
Now you shall perish!
your golden slumber?
There is no escape!
Gather. This is order.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your... Busted. Here comes the catch.
81,000k hit there. What? 81,000 damage? No. Dude. A 75% geo damage bonus. Fucking epic. Okay, this is our... Excuse me? It's no longer defense. That's very interesting. Oh, new enemies. They like being frozen. This might actually be a case for Fridge. It's crazy to see it, but this is actually a perfect lineup for Garnu Hyperfridge. Garnu Hyperfridge is really fucking good. Again, I honestly think that's like a top tier team. People are fucking sleeping on Garnu Hyperfridge. So the whole point of it is basically Garnu is already one of the best DPSs in the game. She does a lot of just raw damage. Then you combine that with Nahida dealing a lot of raw damage. You combine that with Yai Miko also dealing a lot of raw damage. And then you combine it with Kokomi being there. And then you have enemies constantly frozen and constantly triggering Hyper Bloom. And because Garnu groups them together with Viridescent Hunt, the Hyper Blooms hit every single enemy. So you're basically running an AoE Hyper Bloom. And it actually works really fucking well. It is an extremely powerful team. It does a metric fuckload of damage, honestly. Now, I would say it's the best Hyper Bloom team. I would say it's the best, like, Bloom-related team behind Nilo Boom. It is extremely fucking powerful. I don't get why people sleep on it so much. This is actually a good room for it. But actually, I mean, the shooters are a problem for Ganyu, because they'll be constantly interrupting her. But other than that, this is perfect. Because Ganyu Hyperfridge is so good against Zhuangwen beasts. And it should work well against the Phantasms. But the other thing which works well against Phantasms would be the Raiden team. I don't even remember what those two enemies on bottom are. Okay, Raiden top half. Basically what we've been doing so far.
Illusion shattered! Drop your weapons! There is no escape! Everybody stand back!
You're toast! Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered! Stop right there! Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh, nice.
There is no escape! Final warning! Let's light it up!
Dude, I should really start checking how many enemies there are. So I totally blanked the fact it said 20 enemies.
Solidify!
Rain cutter! Huh? No, my sword! Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. Huh?
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Witness the power of the rock. Huh? Busted. Heroes are about to get dicey.
But something John Lee is great with though is enemies which already have elements on them, like these guys. Then you can get crystallized shields as well. Which is why I think EM isn't useless on John Lee. Because his shield combined with crystallized shields is really nice. If shields don't already, they really should have health gating. I don't think they do.
Stop right there! Justice will prevail!
Okay, these guys,
Let's light it!
the pretty dumb amount of health.
Illusion shattered!
There shouldn't be problems
To
fighting.
oblivion! There is no escape! Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Inazuma shines eternal! Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
It's been a long time since I've seen you. Are these enemies exclusive to the Abyss? I don't think I've ever seen them. Again, I'm not a fan of Abyss exclusive enemies.
Huh?
This is order. Solidify!
Witness the power of the rock.
That really feels unfair.
Things are about to get dicey.
Now this is a little bit scary. EM boost is very nice, right?
Shine down.
We can keep them together.
Hands where I can see them.
This will be a lot easier.
Going in.
Eat this! I'm the frog pimp.
There is no escape.
Alright, we're already
To
down.
oblivion.
We got this. Wow. Okay, previously doing this with Fruit Out took fucking the entire time.
Shine down.
Oh my god.
Adventure time.
That hurt bad.
Final warning. Justice will prevail. Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast! Lola, get them!
Now you shall perish.
That felt so good though. To kill those guys usually take several minutes. The way their health just melted. Oh my god. That was lovely. I'm so glad I figured to do that to you.
Ring cutter. Game's up.
By the way, my Xingqiu has 250 ER and a C6, and he still has energy problems. I don't get why people say, oh yeah, if you have C6 you don't need to push for them. You absolutely do. Xingqiu is awful energy economy. Better than a lot of other counters with his energy cost. Because he generates a lot of particles, but
Rain outlines your fate.
still overall, still flies off.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, okay, we're not doing this one. I might just sit it out. I don't like Coppelia, or I don't like either of those bosses, quite frankly. I really don't. I don't like fighting them, and they're the enemy I was referring to earlier that can break John Lee's shield in 2 or 3 hits. We might as well not even try. Because on top of that, they are also one of the tankiest bosses in the game. They are extreme. They are way too overtuned. They will one-shot basically any character you have, whilst being one of the tankiest bosses in the game, whilst also being one of the most mechanically complex. They are just so heavily overtuned. They are by far the hardest boss in the game. Shadowy husks? What the fuck are they? Why are they pulling out these random as fuck enemies? Years since we saw some of these fuckers. I don't even know if that is ever bomb. These are the fucking enemies which appear at the bottom of the chasm and nowhere else in the game. I feel like if we sent Viden into that, she would just get one-shotted. Same is also true for Hutao. There's just nothing that can deal with Coppelia. You also can't use Neuvillette, because Neuvillette, if you don't have a C1, Neuvillette just won't be able to use this attack. Because Neuvillette will either, if you try to be close to the main boss, then the main boss will hit Neuvillette and knock him out with his attack. If you try to be far away, then the enemy which goes and runs around the perimeter of the map instead hits him. So Neuvillette is also useless against this boss. So, yeah, that's the other thing. There's just no counterplay. I think we just have to throw Raiden at it, because I think Hutao's better for bottom half. Actually, that Pyro Abyss Mage and the Breacher Prime would be a problem for Raiden. Okay, Hutao top half, Raiden bottom. We'll give this one good college try. HP.
I will have order. Gather.
Let me
You see,
weave you
Mrs.
abreast.
Red Shred is nice.
Gotcha. Things up. Fun's over.
Yeah, we'll do this major immediately.
Time to go.
This is order.
You guys annoy me sometimes.
Stabilize.
Rain cutter.
Reach
No, my
appliances.
sword. Rain outlines your. These are about to get dicey.
Love it, you can see her damage increases by like 1,000 with each charge attack. You just barely missed out.
Quietly now.
Gather. I will have order.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Huh?
Need it last, Medla.
Oh,
Please hold.
I remember you two. You two are actually quite dangerous, aren't you?
Fun's over.
Grand surprise. Could I scare you?
If I don't juggle you.
This is order. Solidify.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Rain out.
Pardon me. Forgive my discourtesy.
Here comes the catch.
Again, as of like, in 2 weeks' time, I will have been playing Genshin for a year. Or hell, actually, I have already. If we're counting from my first login, then yeah, I've already been playing Genshin for over a
No,
year
my
now.
sword.
Saber
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
So my first login to Genshin was in March, but I actually started playing the game in April. I logged in, touched the first statue of Severin in March.
I will
In
have
April, I
order.
came back and started actually playing quests and shit.
Solidify.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain outlines your fate. No. Quiet.
So I've been playing the game for a year. In said year, I've been extremely lucky. I've gotten a lot of really good characters, and I got said characters in less wishes than average, way less in some cases. And I've spent a lot of money on the game. I've gotten some extremely lucky artifacts. I've gotten just generally like a way better experience than most people, I would say. Like talking like combat capabilities wise, and I still can't do the abyss a lot of the time. It is way absurdly overtuned.
Stop right there. You asked for it. I'm going in.
Hey, yeah! I'm the right hip.
Insolent. Hard
So,
to
going back.
oblivion. There is no escape.
Okay, we don't.
Light it up. Hands where I can see them. Final warning. Stop right there. Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast! Nice and spicy.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
We were just a little bit faster. But if we get at least 1 star on this level, then we secure some more premium gems. Why is the alarm missing half her health? Why?
Gather.
Rain cutter.
Again, more reason why shields are just useless.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
That to me makes Baiju really desirable. The fact that he does both. The thing is, on Baiju, you kind of want his shields to break. It's part of how he does damage.
Time to go.
Stabilize. This is order.
Let me weave you a verse. No,
I
my
get they're
sword.
tanky because they're
Rain
pyro and
outlines-
mainly doing pyro damage, but
Here comes the catch.
Really? No point using skill.
Gather.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
I will have order.
You've never spawned in the overworld before. I thought you were going to get added to overworld, but no, you're still exclusive to the Abyss.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
And these guys are whole new enemies as well. They're not the guys from the past.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? Rain outlines your... Game's up. Fun's over.
This is order. Stabilize.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Seems to be some animation interruption which weakens them. That's the thing about putting enemies into the Abyss when we don't hit anywhere else. You can't figure out their mechanics.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
The game has nowhere which details how they work. The only way to learn how they work is to visit the wiki. And that's fucking stupid.
There is no escape. Drop your weapons.
Boba, get them!
We're not about to make this mess.
We go.
I'm the frying pan.
Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back. Let's
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Why does it sometimes feel like Violent Burst does not last as long as it's supposed to?
You asked for it.
Why is the target invincible?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Hey, yeah! I'm the frying pan.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Justice will prevail. Stop it. I'm going in.
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh. Hey, well that's... What was that, 31 stars? This is actually quite tempting. But honestly, with this boss, I think it's less... I think it's more so just going to be about defeating them faster than they defeat me. Because no matter what, we're going to take damage here. This is interesting. But this applies to everyone.
Gather.
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
To be fair though, last time these guys appeared to me this,
These are about to get
I've definitely grown my team since then.
Time to go.
I will
So maybe
have
we
order.
stand more of a chance.
Let me weave you a verse. rain outlines your fate. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Solidify!
Rain cutter! No, my soul!
See, without Xingqiu, we would already be dead. We're only alive because Xingqiu's down. I was not expecting to actually defeat them in time, quite frankly. But we did. Wait, what even is this level? You?
Let's light it up! Final warning! There is no escape!
Actually, it's just working.
You asked for it! Stop right there! Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Illusion shattered!
Of course, just overload.
Absurd! Everybody stand back!
Eat this! Appetizing.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey, yeah! Nice and sweet.
Inazuma
Please wait.
shines eternal!
We got. Wow. That last floor went so much better than I was expecting. What's that? We only missed 2 stars. We got 34 stars. Nope. Interesting. Nope. Nope. Alright, that was an enlightening experience.
Stabilize!
Right, so I have... Pretty sure pity carries over between these banners. It fucking better. The actual character pity, of course, doesn't, but the wish pity does. Oh no, I put 40 wishes into this. Okay, so it's 40 in there, 92 actual wishes. So that's 40 pity, and this is. $32 with 50-50. Because I wanted to get Shiori. I really loved her in that event where she premiered. But they've completely gutted her by making her kit really uninteresting, making her Geo, and by putting her on an awful manner. And whilst putting her up, whilst there's really high anticipation for other characters coming back, such as Nilu. Also, they've put her alongside a character she doesn't really complement very well. Chiori isn't... I don't think she is much of a mono-Geo character. I think you only really want to run her alongside one other Geo character. So I think she is basically a Navi support, kind of, but she's not a support. She just does damage at the same time. She's a sub DPS. A Geo sub DPS, which is not very interesting. Hell, Geo sub DPS is probably the single least desirable character role in the entire game. Yeah, it is. So, like, Geo support, like, what the only Geo support we have in the game is Goro, right? The only reason why Goro isn't great is because he only supports Geo characters. But if we had a character that was Geo and was a support, and they're good at supporting Geo, but they're also good at everything else, they'd still be a really good character. But a Geo sub DPS is kind of screwed from the start, because part of the point of a sub DPS is to apply elements for your main character to react with. So,
Solidify!
yeah, Geo is kind of screwed from the start.